Okay, boys and girls, today we are going to talk about place value in our math section of today's schedule. Okay, so first we must determine what is place value. Place value is defined as the value of a digit as determined by its position in a number, or the name of the place or location of a digit in a number. So if we look over here to Miss Amy's little chart she put up here, let's erase this column and see what's there. Ones. This is the ones column of a number. So if you have a number 7, then the number in the ones column is 7. There is no number in the hundreds column or the tens column. It's just number 7. That means there are 7 ones. The next column reveals the tens place. The number in the tens place indicates that there are 10 of that number. For instance, if I write here 2, two tens, two tens is 20. If we count 10 two times, we get 20. If we count 10 five times, we get 50. Okay? So two tens. The number in the tens place is 2. That would make this number combined 27. 20 tens and 7 ones. Now we can extend this and we can see the hundreds column. Okay? The number in the hundreds column is how many hundreds there are. So if we put the number 6, that makes this number 627. That means there are 6 hundreds, 2 tens, and 7 ones. Okay? Moving right along. Let me give you an example, friends. The example is as follows. The number 1,429 can be broken down in terms of place value by identifying the number 9 as the number in the ones place. So let's erase this example and let's fill this in. So the number 9 is in the ones place. So I'm going to go to my ones column and write the number 9. The number 2 is in the tens place. So we're going to write the number 2. Boys and girls, you can follow along with me in your notebooks. I have put this chart in there for you as an example. The number 4 is in the hundreds place value. And I'm going to add here briefly. Um, let, let me see. I'm going to add with my black another column. It's going to be real small just for the sake of understanding. I'm going to put a T here for thousands. Okay? And the number 1 is in the thousands place. And thus the number is read 1,429. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you an example of your own. Let's practice breaking down numbers according to place value. I want you to, Miss Amy is going to erase this, but before I do, I want to lock this in place. Okay? So, I'm going to erase that part. Now we're going to do some on our own, okay? I want you to identify the number in the tens place and the number 53. 53. Go ahead in your notebooks and write down the number, just number it number 1 Identify the number in the tens place in the number 53. Record your answers. All right. Jill has an answer for Miss Amy. Jill, what is the number in the tens place of the number 53? 5. Very good, Jill. Number 5 is in the tens place. That means there are 50 tens in the number 53. Let's do another example. Now I want you to identify the number in the ones place. Write in your notebooks number 2 and identify the number that is in the ones place of number 501. 501. Sally, what is the number in the ones place? Number 1. Very good. Very good. Is anybody having any problems identifying these numbers in the um, specified place value? Okay, very good. Miss Amy will be checking those notebooks to see. I am walking around now. Very good. Let's do another example. Let's do another example for some of you who may be slightly confused. Now let's identify the number in the hundreds place. Let's identify the number in the hundreds place of 7,822. That's a big number. Miss Amy made that example to confuse you, but you are so smart, you would not be confused. Identify the number in the hundreds place of 7,822. Oh, Bobby, you're finished already? Bobby, please tell me the number in the hundreds place of 7,822. Very good, Bobby. The number in the hundreds place is 8. That means there are 8 hundreds in 7,822. All right. Any questions so far? Do I have any questions so far? I see a lot of you all are getting this. That is awesome. Let's go a little further now, okay? Because you all pretty much have this down pat. So let's extend it a little bit further. Let's determine the greatest number by using what we know about place value. Okay, this is a little bit different. I want you to write down number 4 in your journals, the greatest number out of the numbers 543, 399, and 534. Identify the greatest number. What is the greatest number? Okay, Tony has an answer for me. Tony, 543. Very good, Tony. And Tony, how did you get to that? How did you get to that answer using what you know about place value? Okay, Tony says that he crossed out 399 right off the bat because 399 is less than 500. Okay? And then he looked at the 500 numbers, which is 543 and 534. He identified the number in the tens place, he says, which is 4 in this number and 3 in this number. Well, friends, we all know that 4 is greater than 3. 4 tens, let's go back up here. 4 tens is greater than 3 tens, right? Because it's more. And then 3 ones and 4 ones. Now, 4 ones is greater than 3 ones, but we've already identified that 4 tens is greater than 3 tens. And thus, he got the number 543 as the greatest number. And he determined that by using what he knows about place value. Excellent, friends. You guys have done a great job. Well, boys and girls, this concludes our lesson today in place value. Tomorrow we will resume with more information and more student centered learning that evolves around place value.